This is the original dye transfer of the David Bowie album, Aladdin Sane. I met, I think it's a pocket genius called Tony DeFries. David Bowie was a client. Tony said to me, would I take some pictures of him?
There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks...
When Duffy took these early images, Bowie was in his Ziggy Stardust phase, but still only on the cusp of major mainstream success.
People always expect talking about Bowie some saint-like. I think it was nothing. Just a guy who liked dressing up. That's all.
So he wasn't a superstar at that point?
No way. Mark Bolan was a bigger star. Oh, yeah. Tony realised that in order to get the record companies really going, you had to get them up to their neck in debt, which was, of course, a masterstroke. He wanted to make the most expensive cover he could possibly get a record company to pay for, because he realised if it cost 50 quid, so what, one way or the other. If it costs £5,000, the record company were now having to pay attention. Couldn't have come to a better con artist than my good self. Using my experience of having done the previous Pirelli calendar, which I realised cost a few bob, I thought we'd utilise some of those techniques. Sod the aesthetic, I liked the fact, or Tony liked the fact, it was going to cost more money. He said, can you make it expensive? I said, no problem, old love. One, dye transfer. A dye transfer is a genius method of being able to spend the most amount of money to get a reproduction from a colour transparency onto a piece of paper. Two, get the plates made where? Switzerland, the most expensive place in the world to get plates made. Then to employ me to design it and create it, even better and more wasteful. And then we went to Conway's, who were the most expensive typographical house, more money.
I knew when I first saw the contact sheets, I knew it was going to be a very, very powerful album cover. Time-wise, you know, it was pre-punk, it was pre-people walking down the King's Road with coloured hair and makeup on their face. It was pre all of that. I feel very privileged to have worked alongside both Duffy and David Bowie on it.
When you take a picture like that, do you know that you've captured something great?
No, not great. I know that I've done a very competent job, up to the standard of which I would want to work. But you can't tell how it would be responded to. To me, it was competent, very competent. But I wouldn't take it much beyond that.
In 1973, Aladdin Sane became Bowie's first UK #1 album, and the first of 3 covers the Star Maker would shoot for the Star Man.